Welcome. This looks good. This looks good. Hello.
Hi, am I on the air?
Yep. Say supercalifragilistic for me.
Supercalifragilistic. It's me. I'm live. Hi. Thanks for having me on. My name is Video Vern. I'm actually I'm one of Murky's minions. So Murky's a legendary cold open artist for the Not Even a Show. Had an incredible streak going on. Basically, I'm one of his minions, and the big thing I do is I don't do the cold opens on audio. I do them on video.
Video Vern's been waiting his turn. Video Vern's been waiting his turn.
What we need from you is to just say, let's start the show, and then all of a sudden we'll hit a cold open hit. Video Vern will hit it hard, and everyone will go crazy on video.
Let's start the show.
Oh, that is legendary. I love you so much, man. Thanks so much. Video Vern, baby.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, that's great news. Now that, what a fantastic smile that man had.
Forget everything that you think you know, 'cause NEAS is now a show. We got the pranks, yeah, we got the pranks, yeah, no need for angst, yeah, we got the pranks, yeah, we got the pranks, yeah, we got the pranks, yeah, no need for thanks, yeah, we got the pranks, yeah, Chris and the pranksters trolling on the phones, calling shitty people even if they're at home, clear out your brain, now forget what you know, it's NEAS, the show, it's NEAS.
Give it up for your host, Chris One. Hello, everybody, and you-hoo-hoo. It's me, your host, Chris One, and I have my fancy new suit this week. Thank you so much to my tailor. Also, some great news for you. I managed to negotiate the return of the punchlines to the monologue. Unfortunately, in the midst of the negotiations, I lost the rights to the setup as well as the premise. So I only have the punchline, and this week's punchline is bigger than Jared Fogel's jeans, the big ones. And you can imagine the rest of it was extremely good, and it was a banger of a joke. But let's head over to the desk. All right, and here I am over at my desk. Same guy, but now he's sitting and he's behind a desk. And he's also joined by his wonderful co-host, Chris 2, who has some exciting news.
That's right, I've gained the ability to enter your subconscious and control your right hand.
Okay, and that's awesome, and we love it, but if we could just knock it off so we could do the show, please. Thank you very much. We do have a wonderful show for you this week as well. All the crew is here. We've got an Officer Steve segment, a Patriot Pete segment, and a Butch segment. Plus, of course, the Prank Stars prank hard. First, though, Chris Cuomo is a CNN anchor who has a brother named Andrew. Also, he got a call from Prank Stallone this week, and that's me. I'm Prank Stallone. Check it out.
You guessed it.
Prank Stallone is on the phone.
Hello?
Oh, I was looking to speak with Chris.
Yeah, this is he. Who's this?
Oh, hi, Mr. Cuomo. It's Roger Terry, and I'm calling from the Globe and Mail out in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. I won't take up too much of your time. I know you're busy, but we're working on a story about American media personalities who are beloved by Canadians, and I was just curious if I could get a quote, ask you a question for the piece.
I can't talk to you without talking to CNN.
Oh, I gotta go through
so-
CNN. I got you. I was just wondering if when you're roughhousing with your brother Andrew, if he ever mentions how much he loves when old people die.
No, are you serious?
Yep.
Seriously?
Yeah, like when you guys are roughhousing,
Seriously?
when you guys are doing a little roughhousing.
Seriously?
Yep.
Is that,
Come on,
is,
brother.
is that a
You can
yes?
do better.
Is it a yes
You
or
can
a
do
no?
better. You can do better.
Do you want me to call back and try? Patriot Pete is a patriot, and his name is Pete, and that's how he got the nickname Patriot Pete. This week he called in a Fox affiliate, a host named Drew Steele, who truly had no idea how to handle the Patriot. Check it out.
I am a patriot, are you a patriot? You better be a patriot or you will pay.
All right, 423-955-7992. All right, let's see. What else is going on here? All right, Pete's been holding patiently, and Pete's in Homestead. He wanted to talk a little bit about what was going on with the governor and big tech and how he signed the bill to stop the censorship of Floridians by big tech. And Pete, you wanted to weigh in on this. Go ahead, my friend.
Hey, Drew, thank you for taking my call. I was afraid you weren't going to take me there. You said my name before the break.
Sorry. Pete's been holding patiently. Yeah, but things change in live radio. It's okay.
I know how it is. I'm a patriot, and I think it's important to self-identify in this day and age as a patriot. It's not something that it's sort of frowned upon now. Do you know what I mean? To say you're a patriot and a lover of America. But I am. I assume you are, judging from your show and the things that you say, and I appreciate you being out there and speaking to those things. I won't even go on the internet anymore myself, personally. You still use the internet, though?
I have to. It's part of my job. There are places I have to go in order to get the information. But what's your point, Pete? Let's get right to it because we don't have a whole lot of time. So what about this in big tech with the DeSantis?
That's kind of funny. Well, it is kind of funny. You're rushing me off the air after.
No, I'm not. No, sir, I'm not rushing you off the air. I just wanted to get to the point. So, yeah.
Well, I am getting to the point. So, do you go on vacation? Are you someone that travels?
Okay, so what's your point here? Where are we going here with this, Pete? When it comes to big tech, just get right to it. Here we go.
Well, Drew, as I was saying, I don't use the internet because the internet, it isn't in America. It's not something that happens within America, and that's what's important to me as a patriot is America first, and that's what I'm curious if you think that way as well, and that's why I asked you if you've gone on vacation, because I don't think it's right to go on vacation. I don't think it's right to leave this country and go to other countries. Do you live in Washington, D.C.?
No, sir, I live in Southwest.
Why not? Why don't you? Because that's where I'm moving to.
Pete, where are we going with this? Please, let's
We're going to Washington, D.C., because that's where patriots live. It seems like you're trying to get me off the phone because maybe you're not exactly an America First guy, and maybe when I'm actually holding your feet to the fire over it, maybe you realize that, hey, my clothes aren't actually manufactured in America. I actually travel outside of America all the time, and yet I want to come on the radio and call myself a patriot, and that doesn't work for me.
Well, no, you're on the radio now, and you're calling yourself a patriot.
I am on the radio now, and but what I'm saying is it doesn't work for me, people like you who want to sit here and pretend to be America First. Where's your shirt made? The shirt that you're wearing, where was it? Look on the tag. Was it made in America? And it's important for you to be America First.
Sir, listen. Just before we go, you called because you wanted to weigh in on Ron DeSantis and the signing the bill to stop.
American, Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis wouldn't be wearing whatever type of shirt you're wearing there that's probably manufactured somewhere.
All right, I got to put you on hold. Pete, I'm not trying to... He wanted to call and talk about Ron DeSantis signing a bill to stop the censorship of Floridians by big tech, and he wants to know where my shirt's made. And then he's moving to D.C., because he's an American First patriot.
Sure, I guess.
All right. There's a couple of minutes we won't get back. There's twice today on this show, a time that we will not get back. I know, and he's going to be upset with me, and I'm not really sure where we were going, but listen. Thank you, Pete and Homestead, for being a patriot and for caring about America first. And,
not sure about how your shirt had anything to do with it.
I wanted to talk. He said he wanted to talk about this, and then he didn't.
The prank stars didn't lead off the episode this week, but that doesn't mean they didn't prank someone hard. They called Joe Pags. He's a syndicated conservative radio host who's basically like a rock. He's really hard to crack. And we managed to do it, though, with 3 wonderful calls. Another note, this is from the legal department. We have no indication that Joe Pags takes steroids. It was merely a joke. Is that good? All right, check it out.
You don't want him to pull your card.
Because the prank stars, they prank hard.
So you have time for a phone call or two before we hit a break here. Appreciate you stopping by the way. It's Colorado and Rick. Rick, what do you think? Breakfast cereal sponsored by Glad.
What do I think of the breakfast cereal?
Yeah. And indoctrination. That's what I was talking about. They're indoctrinating us.
Indoctrination. Well, yeah, as I was telling your screener, I'm suffering from a bit of that myself. But first, I got to say the shows have been dynamite lately, Joe. I just really appreciate you out there fighting the good fight. Every time I'm listening to you, though, and my dad walks in, he gives a look. He's not really a fan. I mean, it's weird. The things he says about you, I don't understand where he's coming from. For instance, he says you're an old washed-up roid head who specifically and intentionally cultivated.
Yeah, appreciate you. Let me go back to the phone lines, 888-941-PAGS, 888-941-7247.
So Rick called in, Kerry, to insult me, but then he pretended there was a third party, and it's some character that he's calling his dad, and then wanted to tell me what his dad was saying, and I guess then he could get on my national show his horrible insults on me. Rick, I got to tell you, brother, it's a bigger man that would call in and say, Joe, I've got some problems with your show. And let me tell you why.
What I don't do is passive aggressiveness, and I don't do quack. I don't do cowards, and I don't do quack, and I don't do quack, and I don't do quack. I don't do people who will call in and pretend somebody else said something. So if you grow a set, feel free to call back and say, yeah, it's me again from Colorado. You would not go through exactly what he said. You just say, my dad doesn't like you. He's very insulting, but I try to win him over. Instead, he wanted to tell me what the insults were. That's kind of weird.
Let it go, Joe. Let it go. Bop, bop, bop.
So grow a set, get a backbone.
Don't be a coward.
I don't deal with idiots. And Rick, you just made an idiot out of yourself, and your name's probably not even Rick. And Rick, you just made an idiot out of yourself, and your name's probably not even Rick.
Clear.
Great to have you. See, that's how I deal with people who will hide behind their keyboard and insult me. Or they'll call in and they'll use a fake name and then pretend their dad said that I was a washed up this, that, and the other. I mean, just dumb.
That's just dumb.
You actually did the opposite of impressing. You actually disappointed. And you should feel disappointed in yourself.
Let it go, Joe. Let it go. Bop, bop, bop.
Nice job wasting my time on the show and really showing, because only you know this. Nobody really knows who you are, but you now know to yourself, wow, I just made a fool of myself. So let me go to TJ in North Carolina. TJ, talk to me. Hi.
Hey, Joe. How's it going?
Living the dream, man. What's happening? Are you going to tell me that your dad didn't like me or something?
No. I think Rick was saying that you intentionally cultivated an audience of idiots so that your thoughtless, regurgitated opinions don't get challenged. I think you can do no wrong.
Well, I do plenty wrong, but I'm glad you get what you're laying down. It was sad to get a phone call from a guy who just didn't say, here's what my problem is, because that is such a cool conversation. It's not a cool conversation. It's call somebody names. Go ahead. What's on your mind?
Well, it's his dad who thinks your time has passed and that you take steroids. I don't think that's possible at all. I think you're far too small.
What? You know what I'm saying? Sam, who are we getting phone calls from today?
Sounds like trolls.
Hey, listen, I'm more than willing to take them. More than willing to take them. Come on, man, bring it. But gosh, actually, I mean, I guess I would be a lot bigger if I were on steroids. I would be out competing in bodybuilding competitions or something. So maybe that wasn't as much of an insult as I took it as. Back at it. Let me go to Bobby in New York. Bobby, what's going on? Hi.
Hey, Joe,
Hey.
I just farted. I'm sorry, sir.
All right. Sam, we got to do a better job, hon. You got the trolls calling in today, babe.
And they're trying you, and you're doing a great job, but they're trying you. They're all lying. Whether they're getting through. Going to be very, very careful here.
Officer Steve is an officer of the law. He's a law enforcement officer. If you don't believe me, then too bad, because he is. Now, he loves calling shows and having arguments, and one of the big arguments he often has is with people who are trying to show some sort of camaraderie with him. He hates that, and that's what happened this week. Check it out.
All units, please respond. We've got a hostile radio host. Please be advised, suspect is non-compliant. Authorization for full force.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail,
Sorry.
press...
No worries. I just had to give him on the line. Is this Chris?
No, this is not Chris. I thought if he's not going to call in, you guys are asking for callers. He can't figure it out. I figured I'd call in. My name's Steve. Can you guys hear me?
I
already?
like it.
Yeah,
Live TV.
absolutely, Steve. Welcome to the party.
Yeah, thank you so much. I should tell you just right off the bat, just so we are clear with each other, I'm a law enforcement officer. I've served 11 years.
Thank you for
Homestead, Florida.
Yes, sir.
And I'm proud of that fact. Sorry, were you interrupting me there?
No, we were waiting for you guys. We were just rambling, talking about esoteric things.
Oh, okay. Because I heard something in the background, and normally that doesn't happen when law enforcement officer calls up. Usually, you get a level of respect. You guys have a general respect for law enforcement?
My father was a federal prison warden for the U.S. Marine Corps, and yeah. I was raised that way, so I have that.
A prison warden is not a police officer. That's so. It's not the
No,
same
he
thing.
was
I
a
agree.
no. He was a special forces. He was a special forces sniper for 23 years before he became a prison warden for the military. So, and I was a skateboarder back in the 70s.
Well,
And
a prison warden for the military is not a police officer.
We're not gonna argue law, bro.
I'm not here to argue law with you.
My father was a police officer. What's your question, sir?
Oh, your father was a police officer. Is he currently? Because I am currently. It feels like you guys are trying to one-up me here, and it's some sort of.
Don't care who you are. So there you go.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, but it was kind of exhilarating because.
Did anybody feel I was trying to one-up him? And see, therein lies the problem. If you're a law enforcement officer, that says you're either a U.S. Marshal or you're a sheriff to me. A police officer is not a police officer. Those are the city guards that guard the policies of the city.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Showstoppers.
A prison guard is not a cop, so stop with the shit or your ass is gonna get hit. And a soldier is not police. Police, would you stop? I'm gonna have a fucking fit. I am in control of the conversation. If you think I'm not, then you might just get your ass shot. I guess I won't really shoot you. I just got myself lost in his character.
Butch is a beloved caller. Many of you might not realize, though, that he used to only call one show, and that was Jamie Chapman's Flat Earth Society. Now, Jamie's been off the air for a while, so Butch decided to call his old friend on a gaming stream and figure out what's going on in one of the most heartwarming calls you'll ever hear on the channel. Check it out.
Well, he loves to talk, but he don't know much. He's your favorite caller, and his name is Butch.
Hello. I got AR.
Hello, is it Jamie?
Yes.
Hey, Jamie, it's Butch.
What's up, Butch?
Oh, here.
Who blowed that up?
Did someone set a claymore somewhere?
I did at the back door.
How come you don't doing a show for
Sound
me?
like a claymore just
to call on and talk on politics.
I do a show.
What a doo-doo. You said doo-doo.
Yeah, we do a show.
Here, Purple.
You said doo-doo
wanna
again.
get that selfie with this?
What?
The what?
Where do I watch on the channel?
selfie,
and when
I
can I call in?
You go to the web page and it'll let you know what page we're on.
We got one here.
Which web page?
Attacking
On
the apartments. We could third
Google,
party actually.
or start.
Play,
Startup pages.
You guys
Started
wanna,
on.
Get that.
No, it's not
that SUV. Head to the top of
Jamie
this mountain right
Chapman,
here.
FES.com.
Jamie Chapman XPAS.
It's www. Jamie Chapman.
Okay, and I go there. When do you do a show on the politics?
Oh, every once in a while we've been doing one, at least one a week.
You've been doing at least one. Who you playing on a video game with? Can I play on a video game on you?
Yeah, if you play, yeah.
Are you coming?
How do I get it on?
Where we going,
Who is that, Jamie?
Where we going?
How do I buy it?
We got people attacking apartments from Orange.
Move in position.
Wait, none you.
How do I buy the video game?
You just get the video game.
Where do I go to the store?
Yeah, Call of Duty.
Go to the Call of Duty store. Okay.
No, just go to get a Call of Duty.
I tell him Jamie Chapman. I want to play on the Jamie Chapman.
Yeah, tell him you want to play on James Chapman.
There we go.
Okay. Hey,
make sure he didn't drop
is everything okay on your life?
Yeah. Truck.
Okay, it seemed like you were before. It seemed like you're sad. And I'm on him feeling maybe a depression. Maybe need a friend of Butch. Call.
Oh, I appreciate it, Butch.
Okay, but you doing okay?
Yeah. How about you? You doing all right?
I'm doing all right. You got a vaccine?
No.
No. I got a vaccine.
Oh, good for you.
Well, I didn't mean to. They tricked me on to get it, man. To be honest, they tricked me on to get it.
They tricked you into getting it.
Yeah, but it actually I don't feel so bad. It turned out okay, to be honest, and
trying not to crush you.
Get back to normal. It's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, that's good.
You can actually crush your own teammates now.
All right, talk to you on the show, Jamie. Please, if you can call on me when you do on the show.
There he is, up
All
in
right,
the tower.
Butch.
Hey. Jump down right here. One of them did.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. What a brilliant, wonderful episode. So easy to make, no problems whatsoever. And I did want to check in with my producer, Chris 3, because Chris 3, I had said we don't do guests last week, but I noticed someone's in the green room. Who is that?
That's Robert Durst.
Oh, okay, so like the Jinx guy? Okay, well, tell him the show's over. He's not going to be coming on.
All right, well, he's not going to like that.
That's fine. I'm not afraid of Robert Durst. Thank you so much for watching. As I said, if you want to see some more action, head over to patreon.com/notevenashow. You can check out Talkin' Not with the Alexes. This week, they've got a Butch call, and they've got some Prank Stars calls as well. Most importantly, the Jesse Lee Peterson Echo prank. Anyways, until next week, toodaloo, bye. And is that a good sign-off? Bye.